Dave, I thought of a good name for your podcast.
Oh, really?
Good Dave. And it's
Dave.
about Australian topics.
Oh.
And my podcast is called It's Mill Time.
Good Dave.
And I talk about different mills.
What's a mill?
Well, you know
Well,
what?
a mill is meant to grind things. Dave, shut the fuck up while I talk about mills.
Sorry, dude.
It's meant to like grind something or something. Originally hand cranked, but there's windmills that are powered by the wind.
Oh,
water
mill.
mills.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Pepper mills.
Pepper mills. Tread mills, I believe, were originally mills powered by the treads. And I'm theorizing that people realized you can exercise with this, so it's actually a mill. The walking
No, I think what
is
happened
powered by the outside.
slavery was abolished. And that kind of fucked up treadmills.
You know, I never heard.
But now we use it to exercise. So, who thought slavery would turn into
well,
exercise?
it's just one more thing that was appropriate.
I never heard that Funkadelic album with a whole lot of BS.
Yeah, you like that?
Clearly, I have to add that to my queue.
Leave it to yuppies.
Is it a banger?
To
Yeah,
not
that's like the
allow
best song
slaves
I ever
their
heard.
treadmills.
It's what, Dave? The greatest song you've ever heard?
Might be the best song I ever heard. And that's not hyperbole.
I believe that. I believe that for sure. I liked it. Because remember that part, Dave, where it goes, just a lot of BS?
Made me feel good.
I'm going to go to Chin Pika, or what's it called? Chai picking?
Watch your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
China
Try
Peking.
peeking.
I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to get sesame chicken.
You know, I went today to
The Jewish joint?
a taco place. Yes, the Jewish
A Jewish
joint.
taco joint?
No, I went to
That
just
would
a
be
Mexican
something.
taco joint
Okay.
called El Tesoro.
What does Tesoro mean?
I don't know, but I went to there today. That was pretty good. Trying out new places for lunch. I've been kind of in this rut of eating Whole Foods every day.
Yeah, I get in that rut.
Yeah, that's a rut.
I went to Whole Foods yesterday. I got a smoothie, and I got chicken salad, and I got broccoli salad. And
Oh, the crisp broccoli salad?
Ooh, so good.
Yeah, that's super good.
It's expensive altogether.
Yeah, it
I
is.
spent almost $20.
Anything on that
yesterday.
salad bar broccoli, you're going to get burned.
That's why I
I don't
spend
do salad
$6, $5 at the cafeteria for some soup, and then I spend a lot of money at Fogo de Chao on the weekends
then you
and
also
MF Sushi.
always have diarrhea.
Not recent. I actually haven't had diarrhea in a little while.
Rotten teeth.
Really?
I did have a shit this so big this morning that I was like, I don't want to keep pushing. Ugh.
But it
you
was-
know
it
those
just
where
never
you
Did it rise above the
disconnected?
surface of the
No,
water?
I had to keep going.
Ah.
I
Was
didn't
it a
look.
surface breaker?
I didn't look.
What a mimosa
Those are
does
the
do?
best.
What the heck was that?
Depending on your toilet design. For some toilets, it's impossible.
Let's look at Finspiration.
And actually, my Atlanta toilet's very shallow, so I break the water quite often, but it's not as
I love
accomplishing.
Finspirations.
I know, and they patched up a storm this year. Well,
Well, a lot of BS.
Oh, was that a spoiler?
no,
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
no.
That's good. The color's even good. And that's a good beer.
You've had it?
Yes.
You guys want to get drinks after work today?
I mean, I'm here till like 11
Yeah,
today.
after
So
work
before
is
Fish Center?
like 12:30.
I mean, before Blood
But
Feast?
yeah. Well, dude, those guys in there were having beers during their show.
Who?
On fucking 3?
Yeah.
Ugh. That doesn't make me happy. That's
They
weird
said
to
don't
me.
tell on me. Don't talk about it on the show.
And were they smoking crack?
No, they're just like each having one beer.
That's weird.
Is there a crack
I'm
jewel
sorry.
pod yet? Oh, wait,
Here
crack's
comes
not legal
Ian.
anywhere. So I like the fact that it even matches Al's former colors to a certain extent.
Oh,
He wasn't
wow.
totally orange, but orange-esque. So shout out RIP Al. Good coloring at a 25, and it's a good beer. That's a 16-pointer right there.
16 for that one. Let's take a look at the next guy. This one I like.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Oh, me and Dave were just there.
We were?
Well, not that one, but ours.
Where? Oh, Studio B. Okay.
Jesus, Dave.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Can you read?
Oh, yeah. We are technically Studio A.
Well, Dave and I were in B.
We were in B for a moment.
before this show. I had to go get him. He was having fun and playing around and not doing his job for this show.
Well,
What?
I had
At a
already-
25
already
points.
done my job for this show. I mean,
What is this? What's the Finspiration here?
Well, it's sort of a stream inspiration.
That's exactly what they said in the email.
Oh, they acknowledge that.
Streamspiration more than a Finspiration.
Yeah.
I like it 11 points.
You don't
11
think we'll ever
points.
do a Fish Center in Studio
Ooh,
B?
so that's divided by 2 becomes a 5.5. That's 5.5 for Thlump and 16 for Bijou.
You think we'll ever do a show in Studio B, Matt? Fish Center?
We could.
Just to see what it feels like?
there a rocky crag in there?
Sort of like trading beds with your wife just to sleep in the other bed for a
We
night.
only have one bed.
Yeah.
There is a
Oh.
green screen, Matt, so.
Dave, even when I sleep with
Could go
other
in there.
people's wives, I usually sleep in one bed with them.
Hey, that's your prerogative.
And at Bonowitz, it's your pierogi.
You share the bed with the wife and the cuck?
Well, yeah, I have him watch on the chair. There's one more that
It's
came
nice
in.
that he gets to sit.
He's allowed to sit.
Make him stand. That'd be
I thought, well,
This
I guess it
one's
depends on the
also
cuck.
kind of a stream-spiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Some
this
cucks
one's
will
good.
actually lay in the bed, won't they?
Yeah, she wants to make him like lick me clean afterwards, and I'm like,
Oh,
that's
come
not what
on.
I signed up for.
undo that comment.
I undo it.
Yeah, what is this? Turning into Dear Jono. Nice. That's a good one. Jay Christopher's.
Blue tank, we run this tank. The coins are ours and ours and ours and ours. Blue tank, better than Max. We are the kings. We are the kings.
Better than Max.
Tank,
Joe, how
It's
many
an
is this word?
unnecessary dig at you.
Nah, it's okay. I'll deal with it.
Another good stream inspiration. The restaurant itself is actually also a very wonderful place. That's a solid 10-pointer.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
You say that's a solid place?
Yeah. You don't like it?
I haven't been in 10 years.
I think it's pretty good.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
10 points for Jay Christopher's.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, they got scared. Joe, I actually have one more.
Wow.
Okay.
There's so many. We're a little behind on these.
Yeah, a little behind. I got a little behind.
Yeah, Dave, you got a nice plump one for your size.
But that's what I mean when I say a little. I got a little something.
Wait, hold up. Sage saw this on, of all the, okay, he saw it on Sabrina's Instagram.
Wow.
And within Sabrina's Instagram,
What is Chris doing poking around Sabrina's Instagram?
Not
Sage.
Chris, Sage.
Oh, I saw Jake.
he sees a flump,
You were
a
stream
dotty,
inspired.
That looks
Matt.
like more like a
What?
and a
bomb.
slider.
Oh wait, can we get the key out?
That is good. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a flump.
Take me to Max. I'm Chucky.
Do you think maybe that's though why she?
Well, she
posted
didn't
that?
put, it's hard to know because you never see.
And is that almost a tang below Dottie?
It's
Nah,
close, but it's one of
almost.
those unicorn ones.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Take me to Jacques.
This is a deep
Although,
cut.
who should get the points though, Sage or Sabrina? Like, do we reward?
Sage, because he
Instagram
submitted
creators.
it.
Hey. Yeah.
Sabrina had nothing to do with it.
Sabrina just
Well,
sat there.
it's her post.
Yeah, but she,
Yeah,
She
but she
didn't
didn't-
submit it.
Sabrina is fine with a lot of stuff.
Probably too
Sabrina's
busy
a great
going
kid.
on tour with her rock band or whatever.
Brock band.
Out of 25 points, I like that one. 14 points.
That's 14 points for Jeremy Lake. Don't know where the Jay Christopher points go yet. I'll figure that out.
I woke up this morning and the fun was gone. Turned on Fishcenter to start my day. Lost myself in an aquarium.
Was this new?
Close my eyes and I
Don't remember the last one.
So what are you saying? It's new then?
New to you, I guess.
Yeah, it's new to me. How do they do that, Dave, with guitars? How do they go?
Maybe a pick slide? I don't know
Oh.
exactly what part.
Because it seems like they go.
It's more than a fish show. When I see all the games fish can play, I wish I were Joe. Till I see hamburgers swim away.
We'll get back to that. It's a long one.
Then hang up is calling back, so give him
It's
a
a
chance.
fun.
Oh, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hang on.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
You gonna hang up again?
Hello?
Stay with us, son. It's okay.
Is this in a live show on Adult Swim?
Yes, sir.
Don't say anything
What-
disruptive.
What is your name, sir? Welcome.
Oh, my name is Jake.
Jake, we're glad to have you. Thank you for calling.
Huh?
How old are you, sir?
I'm 18.
Oh, yeah.
Jake, you're
Come
cool.
on. You're so cool. Jake, where you live?
I love you.
He's going to go check his address and then he's going to come back.
Yeah.
Jake's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like
Fake it till you
18-year-olds.
make it.
18-year-olds are like, they're fresh, they're ready to lumber.
18.
Ready to lumber and slumber, you know what I say.
Oh wow, Slider, what are you eating?
Internationally legal.
Maybe he is 18. You don't know.
I saying
Is
he
there an
is.
international age of consent?
Yes, and it's 18. Otherwise, it's illegal.
Is this the Adult Swim live show? Jake. Young Jake.
Muda. Young Jake.
Hamburger's half peeking out there.
I wonder if he's smart. I wonder what his IQ is. I wonder.
Hamburger?
Yeah.
I'd say no.
Yeah, I think he's kind of dumb.
Alrighty, and we'll start the game.
But it's the classic balance of looks versus brains.
-1 for Hot Steve. I'll do the negatives.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hug me? Oh, Bijou behind the coral. yeah.
Slider going down, gonna get a -1 if he's stupid.
Bijou is getting coral blocked.
Slider getting a -1. Stupid.
Jake is calling back. Jake, call back in 5 more years when you're actually 18.
Jake, call back in 2 seconds.
Net
Come on.
zero
Net zero.
for Mimosa.
1 for Slider. Was that 1 for
No,
Slider?
it was a
No,
fin.
that was a
Yes,
fin.
it is.
-1
right
for
there.
Mimosa.
Yeah, that one is a
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Wheel coin hit by Mimosa. -1 for Slider.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm hoping you're come back to me. I'm Slider, and I'm Hot Steve +1.
and a 2 for Hot Steve.
Here comes Thump, and I'm Sloppy Steve, and I'm +1 for Thump and the
There was a 1 for Thump and a 1 for Slider at the end.
Sloppy Steve. Hot Steve's out. Sloppy Steve. New name is Sloppy Steve. That's 11 points to Mimosa.
Oh, I got a little bit of a inspiration.
Just got an email from my good friend Jason, who sent Jay Christopher. He says, does 11 go to Mimosa?
So here's I got a inspiration for you. This is Atlanta Magazine, of course, who wrote an article on Fishcenter.
Yeah.
75 best restaurants. No big
Throwing
deal.
noodles?
Very first restaurant that pops up. Steven
Steven Satterfield. There he
Who's
is.
been on
He's
Fish
on our
Center.
wall.
He's on our wall. Miller
That's
Union.
right.
We're also,
Best restaurant in Atlanta.
That's #1. That's where I went for my rehearsal
He's the best
dinner.
chef in the Southeast.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've eaten there twice.
Oh, for whatever year that was.
My mom and Jim didn't love the ravioli.
I still haven't been there. I don't
But you know what I love there? They got this dirty rice with
Okay.
these little birds. I think those are real good. And the charcuterie plate, a lot of stuff they make in-house, and the chorizo is out of this world. When I had it. And they had this dessert that was a fluffernutter pudding.
And he was on Fish Center.
And it was at Fish Center. But my
Most
mom and Jim
importantly.
did not like the ravioli. Really.
Actively
those
didn't like it.
ramen
They're
noodles
like,
you're talking
it
about?
was okay.
What's
They were a
that
little
ramen noodle
disappointed.
This
Video.
was some, I don't know what it is.
You need to find out.
I don't know. It's some guy.
Who's right, Max? Atlanta Magazine or Jim and your mom?
Well, they could try other things, you know. I've had pleasant experiences there, and I think they, you know, you go there at lunch with Matt Harrigan, you get an ice cream sandwich. You know,
I
that's
like
a
that,
whole
yeah.
that's a whole thing. You know, it might have been they were in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing. Dave, when he tells me he loves something or hates something, I like to think, but Dave's a moody guy.
You find the noodles.
I don't, Cho, it's like,
I like
maybe it's
Kimball
House.
Lanzhou ramen. I don't know for a fact that was Lanzhou ramen.
Hey, Kimball House. We went there that time.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. A lot of these places I've been to. Bees Cracklin' Barbecue I've never been to.
How about Bukapalu?
Bocalupo I've been to, and it's pretty good.
Is
They have-
that-
they have
wait,
a
is that the
ramen at
Decatur?
Bocalupo, Cho.
No, that's
Inman Park.
Inman
So
Park.
it's like
okay.
Italian
And also
ramen?
the chef, Bruce Logue,
That
I
looks
know
like
his
some.
brother.
That looks like some squid ink pasta,
I
right?
used to hang out with his brother right
Mm.
when I moved to Atlanta, but then I never saw him again.
Bacchanalia, yeah, where they make the.
Sushi Hayakawa, actually, Jiyoung and I went to Sushi Hayakawa prior to seeing,
Yeah, I've been there.
right before we went to see Cass McCombs at the Earl, and we had to stop by Vanessa's so Jiyoung could have diarrhea.
You went from there to the Earl?
Yeah.
That is out of the way.
And it gave Jiyoung immediate bowel movement for some
Hayakawa is the first place that I've ever seen that has
Diarrhea?
real wasabi.
Yeah, immediate. where I could
Real
hear
wasabi?
it from
Real
the living
wasabi.
room.
Ooh, maybe
You
I'll
get it
go
there.
there this weekend.
It's delicious.
I could hear it from the living room. I was like, whoa, she's really going
I'll
to
say,
town.
Emily, let's go to
There's this
Hayakawa.
Chinese place also on Beaufort Highway, Masterpiece. Mason talked about this place yesterday, but it's Sichuan style.
I should go there.
So it's not, my favorite style of Chinese food.
I love dry fried eggplant, though, Dave. Now, that's my
If
new
it's not
thing.
Jewish owned, then fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's different than that style. Joe.
Staple House. I've never been there.
Is that your Sean Connery?
No, he said Szechuan, so now he says Staple House.
There you can see them all on Atlanta.
So is that your
magazine.com.
podcast, Dave? You talking about the 10 restaurants on the top 10 list and thinking
No,
about it?
I don't. Honestly, like, if I had a podcast, like, it'd probably just be, like, what modeled after what Matt is doing.
So it'd be like Kings of
interviews
Leon?
Yeah, interviews
songs?
with Kings of
Kings of
Leon,
Leon.
or, Ethereal.
Hey, I want
or
to
other artists that I admire.
promote it.
Okay.
Adult Swim podcast now available on wherever fine podcasts are distributed.
I'll have everyone know I go to the browser page on Chrome on my phone,
And here's
and it
how
plays.
here's how I do it.
And
Joe.
also we include fun links that are references.
go up here in your iTunes to podcasts.
Yeah.
And then
Things that we talk about on the podcast, we
continue.
provide
Oh,
fun
and
links so that you
store.
can see what we're talking about.
I like
And
that
then
part
You
too.
can just
type
remark
in
on how broken iTunes
Adult
has become.
Swim.
And also,
It's
we
impossible to
usually
have
use
it
music
second
from
here.
the Fishcenter performances repurposed.
I do want to hear
But not
Conan's
for the
interview
newest
with Howard,
episode.
because Howard said Conan was his favorite
Yeah.
interview. Yeah.
Yep.
I love-
Conan, Howard on Terry Gross Fresh Air was very good.
And I would say like it and rate it.
Yeah.
I'm going to click 5 stars.
It's great.
Shoot, I don't have- but rate it 5 stars and write a review and say, wow, this podcast sounds, the fidelity is great, or whatever.
Dave, you're the producer.
I'm producer and
Director.
editor.
Yeah.
And, not the director, I'd say. I'd say
Editor,
you're
yeah.
the director, but I package it up.
Hmm.
I upload it.
Yeah.
It's an important job.
We are looking to make more podcasts, though. So
Yep.
if you want me to make a podcast,
Yep.
please send me an
Dave,
email
that's
exactly
producing
what
it.
I should do.
You're
What
like,
about,
you're like the
um,
Rick Rubin of the Adult Swim podcast.
What about G'day?
And you do it all barefoot.
I'm not
I
part
don't
of
know
Good
a lot
Dave.
about us. I don't have an
Yeah,
Australian
that's not
fetish.
I mean, I might do it. I could do a
What
show
about
called Good Dave
Australian
without Dave.
cars?
Max, I would encourage you to do one.
I think it would be a fun, like when I made I'll make 10, like when I did the Vinny Pucci thing. It'll be
Yeah.
a side dream.
There's a lot of narrative podcasts these days.
Yeah.
Like
I'll do a
Liz
radio
Mackey-
show.
Liz Mackey does a narrative podcast with, I think Chris Arison worked on it, and some other people.
Oh, what's that
used to
called?
work
Should we
here.
promote that?
Yeah, it's called like Dark Age or whatever. Dark Ages.
Oh yeah.
So I never listened to a narrative podcast, but
I think
that's
they did live streams
a
too.
thing.
If you want to send requests or criticisms, I think it's adultswimpodcast@gmail.com.
How do you like your notes? Request or criticize?
Yeah. I'm going to make sure that address is
Go to
right.
darkageshow.com.
I can
get
record
Liz
an hour of
Mackey,
me fishing for my podcast.
some
Yeah.
other people that work here, their
Just be the
podcast.
sounds of water splashing.
I haven't listened to it.
Yeah,
though.
she's never invited me to be in it, so I won't listen to
I've
it.
just never. I might someday. Maybe I'll listen to it when I go to Japan. I'll subscribe on iTunes.
Oh, I need to get some books for my vacation.
You should read Cannery Row by John Steinbeck.
Joe, you know what I
I
think
had to
you'd
read
like?
that for school.
Really?
You know what I
Yeah,
think you'd
wish
like,
I read
Joe?
that for
I think, and don't take this the wrong way, I think you'd like coloring books.
Like actual coloring
Yeah,
books? Or is
like
there a book
grown-up
named
coloring books.
Coloring
I think
books?
you'd find a very zen experience in that.
I'm not disagreeing. However, for vacation reading,
No,
Yeah,
no,
sit-
no reading.
well, vacation literature.
What's
Yeah.
the last book you read, Joe, and enjoyed?
The last book I read was
And enjoyed.
And
enjoyed.
In parentheses.
Well, that
I
would have
read
to
all that
be
song thing.
Sphere by Michael Crichton.
Oh wow.
Ballad of
I read that when I
Song.
was in high school.
Sang.
It was one of the books that I
Oh.
literally could not
Yeah?
put down.
Yeah, we can talk about it after. Sorry.
I got through that in like
Just
2
forgot
sittings.
to tell you.
Wow.
The book is way different than the movie, FYI.
Yeah, I'm talking about the new George Clooney version of
Well, Matt, the problem with coloring books is I'm going to be reading or whatever you want to say
Uh-huh.
while on vacation. My vacation happens to be at a beach locale, so
Hawaii.
having to lug coloring devices like crayons or something and a thing to the
Markers.
beach.
Some
is a
of the
little
books
bit,
have little holders for the markers.
Yeah.
It's just unwieldy.
What
And
about for the plane ride show?
For the plane ride, I'd rather just sleep.
What about at night?
At night also, again, I'd rather just read because you have low light conditions. I don't want to have to worry about staying within the lines.
The book I got for my
So
trip,
coloring is just a little bit too much.
I put it. It's in my Kindle app, but it's Desmond Morris's People Watching. That's my reading for the trip.
Desmond Morris, People Watching.
Yeah.
Dave, why don't you take this Neil Young biography with you?
Is it big?
Yeah.
It's real big.
Yeah, it's real
I
big.
don't know if I'll have room for it.
Okay.
I have a bunch of. Maybe I'll just get it on Kindle.
I thought you play your Switch.
I have a bunch. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I downloaded Cuphead for Switch, but I don't know if I'll play it.
Replay Zelda and beat it again.
I don't know if I like replaying video games.
He's asked me if he should get
You're not
Dark
a
Souls.
gamer.
We were talking through it, and I'm like, I don't know, Dave. I don't think Dark Souls is a good idea for you.
I don't think I'd
It's
like
hit or
Dark
miss. He
Souls.
doesn't like medieval.
Of
I don't like
inspiration.
Dude, I would if I could play it on the beach. I would totally beat Metal Gear again.
Can we do an instant
That would be fun. Play it
verbal
on the beach.
inspiration?
Yeah.
Replaying video games.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
They need to make a waterproof and sandproof PSP that can run Metal Gear 5, and I'll bring that on vacation.
Can I play Red Dead Redemption on a PSP?
I highly doubt it. It doesn't run right on a fucking full-size PS4.
Sure it does.
Not really.
Please
It's
call
buggy.
708 794 6386. Emily's finally at sneaking up to Skullface.
Is she still playing the campaign? Or she's going through the
Well,
missions?
she's not at my house every night.
Yeah, but it's been
It's been like 5
a
months.
long time. Longer than 5. It's got to be longer than 5.
Maybe.
I
But
mean, you know
it's
better than I
not
do.
been our only activity, though.
Well,
you know.
that's fair.
Like, I binged it when I got it that first month. But she actually, on that mission, you know, where you're going up to the mansion and there's the 4 skull snipers, I never did this. Every time I beaten the level, which was a lot, I'd always kill them or something. She snuck past them, and it changes the end and makes it easier.
Oh, she just stealthed him?
She stealthed them, and then at the end, instead of you having to escape tanks and stuff, everyone's a zombie.
Everyone's saying Cuphead is hard. I'm not gonna play it then.
You know, I think the first time... Well, the first time they fucking killed me. But I actually gave up and stealthed them, too. I'm like, I'm not going to bother trying to kill them.
Hey guys, save it
just
for
got
Game
stuff.
Humpers.
Sorry, I realized
We should do a Game Humpers.
we should hump.
We should hump something, Max.
Remember when we did game humpies, Dave?
Oh yeah. When did we do that?
I don't know, a few months ago. Mason came up to me yesterday. He said, "Have you ever done Humphreys? Like humpies?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Mason, get out of here." One for Thump.
That would be a Tynan string inspiration.
Max, did you ever do
One
flumpies?
for Thump.
I'm doing flumpies. Sha sha.
Bouncy coin on the field.
One for Thump. Negative
Shot,
5
shot.
for Mimosa.
I can take the minuses.
Okay. Shot. Oh, Hamburger's coming towards.
Wing Wong.
He was
Plus
there in
6
round
for
one.
Flump. Yeah, but he's going towards the point.
He must be looping back under.
Ooh, Slider and Mimosa fighting.
Plus 1 for Flump.
Flump extending the lead.
Plus 1 for Flump.
-5 for Hot Steve.
I have very
one
big
for
news
Flump.
after this round.
Is it
I have
cool?
I have a very big announcement.
Pregnant?
Negative
-5
Oh, yeah.
for Slider.
Plus 6 for Flump. Plus
Steve.
1 for Bijou. What did Hotzi get? -1?
No, he got a +5 after hitting the bounce.
-10 for Flump.
It concerns one tank.
-5.
Ooh!
-6 for Hamburger.
-5 for Flump.
Thought Flump was going to avoid that.
-1 for Flump. He can afford it.
Plus 1 for Flump.
Another -1
1 for Flump.
6.
For who?
Actually, no, that's total -12 for Hamburger.
Oh boy.
It's not often that a fish gets a triple-digit lead, but I think Flump still has one.
My big announcement concerns one tank. I'm going to announce it right now.
Sorry, Dave. I'm sorry I didn't come towards you.
I am going to come in this week.
Memorial Day
This
weekend.
I will be here this
Working
weekend
Memorial Day weekend,
at
Dave?
9:30 a.m. to help Ned put live rock in the new tank.
Wait, can we come?
Yeah, if you want. But mostly Ned just asked me.
I will not
Oh.
be here.
I mean, I like jogging on the weekends. I could jog all the way to the office and help.
Yeah, I guess if you want. And also, I was worried we weren't going to get it in time, but we got a piece in the mail for the fish tank in a box today. Via FedEx.
Cool.
Yeah, I was worried that we weren't going to get it.
And
Did they punch a
other
hole in the wall
news?
yet?
No, I do not believe so. What
Not
about a
as
name?
of earlier today.
Are they going to do that?
That's
know.
the plan.
I'll
Wasn't
go
that
in
on
with.
you?
I'll go. What? Me?
Yeah. Were you gonna follow?
No. I got other shit to do.
Yeah, come
I
on,
gotta.
Dave.
I gotta do a podcast.
I mean, look, if the hole ain't there by Tuesday, then I can just wear boots in and we'll fucking kick a hole in the wall. How's that?
With boots?
Well, it'd be easier than with sneakers.
Makes sense. I used to wear
Sorry.
steel-toed sneakers
Tennis
all
shoes
the
for all
time
you Southerners.
when I was in high
Tennis
school.
shoes.
Steel-toed max. Because I dropped a bunch of wood during yard work once on my feet, like these planks, and I lost a toenail. And I decided I'm never risking that again. I'm
Max,
gonna wear
what do
steel-toed
Californians
sneakers.
call sneakers? Do you guys call them
I call 'em
sneakers,
sneakers.
or tennis shoes?
We call them sneakers, or we call them tenbos.
So tennis shoes is a Southern thing.
Dungarees?
I call them sneakers.
Nobody
Yeah,
uses the
'cause
word
you're from the
dungarees
north.
anymore.
We call them feet surfers.
Okay. Where's it?
I like a lot of things about the South, but the tennis shoes thing, really stupid.
708-794-6386. We are in week 5, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you
Scoreboard
adjust? Okay, there
needs
it is.
I don't know why it said week 1.
Week 5. Halfway through the spring season. Boy, it sure feels like summer out there, but it's still spring here
Yeah,
at the tank.
You're not kidding.
This weekend's gonna be rough.
Does the temperature in the tank change according to season at all ever?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking because I'm that stupid, but like
Is it something that Ned does?
in the summer, it's colder inside than it
Oh.
is here in the winter.
I think
People are
they,
complaining about that.
I think
today.
they have electronics to regulate that.
Yeah, it's called a. Yeah, that's what thermostats do.
At least I don't take coloring books on my trips.
Hey, I didn't agree to it.
Apparently,
It
there's
was
a
merely
big
a
email
suggestion.
big email chain going around with a bunch of ladies wanting us to turn the heat up because it's too cold.
Yeah, because ladies think better in the warm.
And I'm cold too because I'm wearing shorts.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know. I thought that was funny.
It's true.
It's
According-
not. Oh, it's true. Oh.
I think we should turn the heat up
There
if
was
they're
a
cold.
study.
And if they're cold, we turn the heat up. Guys, just fucking wear shorts.
Well, maybe we'll have a board meeting about it with properties.
I don't.
maybe we'll
Is
get these
everyone
painters
here
in here.
completely okay with the temperature, or would we mind turning it up 2 degrees?
I think it's usually freezing.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
can't-
it's a girl or guy thing. It's weird that they're having an email
The
about it being just
thermostat
girls
of a building
or
like
ladies.
this, you can't
Girl
be
or
that
boy.
precise with it.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
then I
the
give
problem.
Look up temperature ladies with questions.
temperature, ladies. Well, no, but the thing is, it seems like there's people are talking about, oh man, it's the guys are making it colder. But I think all of us agree it's cold.
Yeah, I
Let's
wear,
turn it up.
I wear a
Women
hooded
perform
sweatshirt.
better in warmer
Matt!
temperatures.
It's not.
It's true. You don't know this?
It doesn't matter if I'm talking about comfort
If
right
BuzzFeed
now.
is listening, you're starting a whole another can of shit. that
Ladies,
Lazo's gonna
ladies,
tweet
you're not
about.
alone.
We're all cold, ladies. Email Matt Harrigan.
Look, the thermostat for
You're
William Street's
scared
controlled.
of Matt Harrigan.
You think I'm
Email
being
him.
sexist?
There's a troll in a dungeon down at CNN Center that has a switch that says either hot or
Oh,
cold.
Nintendo Switch.
Let me back this up for
There's
a second.
2 modes for this building.
I am referring to a study that everyone's talking about online that came out, I think, about 6 hours ago, maybe yesterday. A study that finds women perform better in warmer offices.
You should.
Dean and I were chatting about it earlier.
You should host a live stream about that.
I think you made this up.
I'm not. Look
I'm
it
just
up.
kidding. I'm looking at it.
The cold setting for William Street is designed for 90-plus degree days. If it drops below 90,
It was
the
cold.
AC overpowers
It was
everything.
cold here though when it was like in the 70s.
Yeah, it's always cold here.
That's the
Christina.
worst.
Christina?
Yeah. When it's mid-temp
Can we
out
ask
there,
Christina?
Lauren was
on.
shocked when I
because
said,
all we have is 2
"Oh,
fucking
I'm
settings
cold."
for this building.
And Lauren said,
Oh, wow.
"You're cold?" Because we were just emailing about how it's too cold for the ladies. I'm like, man, it's just cold.
Dude, at night when the sun goes down, it's fucking freezing.
Hey, Christina.
Hey,
How are you?
freezing over here.
So
Oh,
are
wow.
you thinking very terribly? What's 2 plus 2?
Cho.
Damn, Matt, you're
1,
right.
2, 3, 4.
Cho, you should have
Christina's
a podcast.
she's retarded.
Christina,
Christina,
can you
weren't-
say I'm cold-tarded?
No.
No, Christina, didn't you were talking to someone from the ladies in technology at Turner
Oh, yeah.
earlier, and she asked, "Do you like ladies or women?"
Yeah. Well,
And
that's
Christina
not how
said
s-
I'm straight.
Well, no, she's talking about words. It wasn't like that.
Yeah. She said, "Do you prefer to be called a lady or
Yeah.
a woman?" And I said, "I don't care."
Yeah. And
So
she
I
was
don't.
like, "Sorry."
No, yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't mind. I get called worse things, you know.
Really?
Like what?
Pretty.
Oh, you don't
Oh,
like
come on.
that?
Pretty.
No, it's okay.
I do say girls too much, and that doesn't bug everyone, but I know it can bug some people, and I don't like the fact that I do it. But I also, I'm like one of those mom types, you know.
Yeah, you kind of are a mom
Oh.
type.
Hey girls, hey guys,
Yeah, I
come
can see
in.
you
We're gonna
driving
do
around
we're gonna do squirt gun fight.
minivan with a back seat full of middle schoolers.
What are those
Mom.
egg
Eggshell.
things you eat in the morning?
Why am I so phlegmy?
Frittatas.
No, but you put it a
Waffles.
casserole, egg casserole. Christina, does that all make sense?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the study that I was referencing?
No, I'm not. But I am all for it. 'cause
I
it is
wasn't just
freezing.
shooting my mouth off about being sexist.
No,
I read it.
Yeah, you. But you.
Hello there, this is X25 Killer from Chippenham in Wiltshire.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, I thought I'd call in and try to score some points for a hamburger. Is there any games that I can play?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a bunch of games. I mean, you could even tell Dave to do a fish fight. You could ask for Bijou Ball. You could play, I don't know, Jeremy's Legs.
Let's go for Jeremy's Legs, because I heard that's the hot new game of the spring
From
season.
who?
Yeah, who'd you hear that from?
From you, Max, obviously, from a couple of days ago.
Max
Jeremy's
wasn't here a couple
Legs.
days
We're
ago.
looking at a leg of an animal. Jeremy's
He was
there,
at the
perplexed with question marks.
Alright,
So wait,
shall
you
we
gotta-
wait for the
you have to
image to
guess.
show?
Yeah, you'll see it in a moment. He has to guess the animal or something like that. How's it go again?
What animal does this
Yeah.
leg belong to?
Yeah, you're gonna see an image of a leg, part of a leg,
Yep.
I know.
and
what
of
that
course
is.
you'll also see Jeremy
Can I,
leg.
can I guess it?
Yeah, Dave.
No.
But wait for him to guess first.
Based on how much of the leg that you
Hold on,
can see,
I'm gonna mute him and then guess.
you gotta tell us.
Hey, can you hear me, X25? Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me?
You gotta
Can you
tell
hear me?
us what the animal
It's
is.
an elephant. Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, we hear you now.
Okay.
Okay, so also X24 Killer. Who the bloody hell
Sorry.
is that?
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
You said the wrong screen
Ah,
name.
it's
I
all
just
good.
spelled it wrong. I'm so sorry.
She's cold.
Yeah, I can't
Okay,
even
so
think
I'm looking
straight.
at
We
the
need a
leg.
space heater so she can
Pretty hairy.
leave the retard mode.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's like a brown bear or something.
Can you say mudu 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 mudu? Okay, so does that help you
That was
think?
pretty good.
I know what this is. I already got it.
I think this is like a black, like a brown bear.
I'll
Is
give my
it,
points
is
to
Like
Flump.
stands like on
are
there.
you guessing that because it's not brown?
I'll give my points to Flump.
I'm guessing it because it just looks like a bear's leg.
One thing I would say about saying something's brown is it should look brown.
That does look kind of brown.
True, but
Lighting,
there's also
too.
the underlayer.
Two, it's
of
like
the
that
fur as
dress.
well.
Why would you
Is
guess
this
a
dress-
color that you know
Hold
it
up,
isn't?
Matt. I got a thing. It's 6 hours ahead or 7 hours ahead, right? GMT.
Yeah.
What's your
Oh,
GMT?
It's daylight saving, so it's 4.
Also, do you have
138.
that program that makes your screen yellow at night?
No. because
Okay,
I
never mind.
disabled that.
I have no idea why you think it's brown.
I just think. Well, if you
Why
look
would
at
you
like a
guess the
brown
one
bear and
color
look
when you
under
know
the-
that it isn't?
I mean, there's brown in
Well, I
there.
reckon. Yeah, I mean, there's part of brown on there.
It's mostly not brown.
Well, I'm going to say it's a brown bear.
Okay.
Okay.
Stubborn.
I mean, I
Brown
think
bear.
the biggest problem
I
is I don't
respect
see
that.
any fucking
You could probably
fur.
just say bear.
That's what I'm.
All right, fine then.
No.
All right then. It's a bear. It's a bear.
I don't know.
Not
Look at this brown
the hairy
dress.
mankind. An actual animal.
Classic.
Wait.
Wah, wah, wah.
Alrighty, Dave, what's your guess?
Sounds like he's locked it in.
I already locked mine in.
I didn't hear it.
They're both locked in.
You have to say
I'm
yours.
locked in. I already said it.
I didn't hear you say
Yeah,
it.
I'm locked in.
All right, you're locked in. Elephant.
Dave, you're wrong.
Elephant.
That's not an elephant.
Yeah, it is.
Seems like a fucking ant.
Can I
Definitely
guess?
not.
I'm gonna guess anteater.
Turtle.
It was a hippo.
Shit.
Look at that.
Everybody's
leg.
wrong.
Well, a lot of people in chat
Can
got
we
it
see
right.
a brown bear leg?
Hold
Can
on.
you call one up?
It's a
Yeah,
hippo.
Oh, now I'm
The
curious.
safe word for blood feast is hippo.
Points are
Yes,
going
it
into
is.
the bucket. And stand by. We're gonna show you.
Safe word for blood feast is hippo.
You know what they call those in a hippo in England? They call them a pippo.
No, we don't. We'll call them hippos.
Oh.
Or a hippopotamus.
Oh.
Whoosh. Yikes. They didn't get the joke. Have too many crumpets with your tea today? I'm sorry. I thought the
Too many
Britons
baked
were
beans.
better at sarcasm
There's a
than the
better brown
Yankees.
bear leg. There you go, Matt.
Yeah.
Dave,
You know how
where-
you know it's a brown bear leg? Because it's brown.
There was like a brownish layer underneath.
There was a brownie
I don't
stay
blame you for the
underneath.
color. However, it's
25 more points for the
No
bucket.
fur on that leg. You kind of
Skin.
fucked that one.
Yeah. Bears are furry.
Someone should
Most
call
of
in
Yeah,
and
but
have
you look at
Dave
the brown
fight
bear on
some
the
fish
side.
because
You're
Thump
not seeing
is
the brown
so
bear
Dude.
like standing. If the brown bear was standing, then yeah, it would make more sense.
Listen, I appreciate
I
the
know.
fact that you would call in and make this kind of offer, but that was the worst guess of any
Wow.
game we've ever had in our
God.
entire
I'm
life.
not
Matt,
sure that that's
please,
true.
Matt,
Thank you very
relax.
much.
I-
I guess. Yeah, see, like that. See, if
That
the
is
bear
not
was
a
like
unanimous
that, with his leg
opinion.
up, yeah, that
No, it's
kinda
not.
looks like a brown bear.
It's the right opinion.
I love you.
Yeah.
Well, the bucket will certainly make a difference. The race for second.
Round 2.
Wide open.
Who just laughed out there, Christina?
Maybe Josh.
From work?
Yeah.
As opposed to where? Josh from the bodega.
Bijou started on that -1.
That's correct.
Sometimes I feel like Jay has a lot of enemies. Do you guys get that feeling? At least from his
I
perspective.
think that's why he's so jumpy. He's always looking over his shoulder.
I don't think he has.
I made him jump from halfway down the fucking hallway last night.
Why?
Because
He shot at him.
Jay?
Did you purposefully try to startle him?
No, I said, "Hey Jay," and he stopped in his tracks and jumped.
Bijou's off the -1.
I was nowhere near him,
Badass on the field.
and I didn't
Minus
even
one
shoot.
for
-1
Jeremy
for
Lake.
Jeremy Lake, -10 for Slider, +5 for Slider.
Jeremy Leg.
-5. -1 for Slider.
Yeah.
What a
I guess I'll look at the positive coins this time.
Ollie Owens saying black bears can be brown and brown bears can be black.
-1 for Jeremy Leg.
Okay.
No.
-1
Also-
for Slider.
Yep.
Weird,
-5 for Bijou.
Weird Amy says there's rigging going on.
What's the Weird MI?
+5 for Slider.
Low coins for Thump.
It's randomized.
Well, as far as we can tell.
You think there's a ghost in the machine?
I don't know. Maybe you made this is a video in Photoshop that you rigged up.
-5 for Slider again. What, Matt?
I was gonna get lunch today. I fucking bailed on
Are you hungry now?
it. Just a little.
I'm a little hungry too.
But you eat lunch every day.
Yeah. I'm still a little hungry though.
Yeah, you want to sip of my Red Bull, Chow?
No, thank you.
Does Red Bull give you wings and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Turns you into an angel, like from the ads.
I don't think coffee really peps me up. Or like, I just like the vibe of it, but I think sometimes coffee actually makes me tired.
That happens to me, Dave.
Really?
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it. But I don't feel like I get like energy from caffeine until I drink too much, and then it makes me feel agitated.
A lot of fucking bear experts in the chat. Ban any bear mentions.
Everyone's a critic.
Everyone's a bear expert.
I heard someone. I was
If it's
watching.
brown, lay down.
I was watching a guy play a video game this morning, and he was a recording of his Twitch stream, right? And he said something that I think is really indicative of what I don't like about online chat communities.
Okay.
Which was, for some reason, somebody made a joke about IQ. They said, "Oh, that was an IQ 120 play," which is funny because 120 IQ isn't necessarily super high. Also, IQ, whatever. And he makes this comment. Everyone in chat starts asking him, "Oh, what are your thoughts on IQ?" and writing these essays about IQ and trying to interact with him and like glean him. Like they want to be so much part of this community that's about him. And he's like, "Man, why are you asking me? Why don't you just go on Wikipedia and read about IQ instead of asking what does my opinion matter?" And I feel like all these people in chat rooms, they do that. You know, they project this need for a leader. And I feel like the responsibility of leading a bunch of young people is really hurting me sometimes. I don't like taking that responsibility. I'm tired of them asking me questions about bears in chat. Oh, this is a bear, right, Max? Right, Max? What's a bear?
Max, you're absolutely right.
And I'm like, just fucking Wikipedia it. Right, Dave?
That's no fun.
Are you looking at the chat right now?
No, I'm not. What are you saying?
Discussion and debate is what makes it fun.
Dave, why would you say that? My point is... Dude, that's so rude. How high of an IQ do you even have, Dave?
120.
Funny, because mine was 127 last I checked.
I don't think I ever had an IQ test.
What's the highest? 180?
I don't know. I've no
The
idea.
highest, they said I was the highest, and they were confused.
I'd say probably if they tested my IQ, they'd be like, "Whoa, you're a lot lower than we expected."
Because that's a compliment.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Thanks."
Uh-huh.
Oh, did you walk in with like mustard on your shirt?
I don't know.
He said, "How low can you go?" And he did the limbo.
All those intelligence tests are not adequate. Except for one, which I have tweeted about.
Oh,
Myers-Briggs.
I'll have to go check.
Scroll through my Twitter, which is pretty much all just Instagram posts.
I took the Myers-Briggs test in college, and I never got my results. What kind of personality is that?
Now, the only gauge for intelligence that you need in the world, monitor and observe the self-checkout machines at a grocery store. That's all you
Do you
need.
do that? Do you stand near the self-checkout thing and
No,
monitor?
well, I mean, I only am there long enough to check out my own shit, but while I'm there, I'm
Ew.
absolutely judging everyone else around me, and guess what?
Really?
They're all fucking goddamn idiots. You can't figure out a fucking self-checkout machine, you idiot.
Well, sometimes the computer won't let you advance.
It tells you to put the thing on the side thing, and if
Yeah,
you don't
it's
do
a
that,
scale.
what if you want to hold it? Does it weigh
You
everything?
can skip the bagging. There's a
then-
button for that.
But then you put it down, and they're like, "Please put your."
Because you
stuff
can't
down."
mess up the weight on the scale. Like, who doesn't figure that out after
I
like
don't.
3 trips to the fucking grocery
I
store?
never figured that out.
That's
I don't
the only
understand
litmus
it.
test you need
I don't
for
know how to work
intelligence.
those. Those things take longer. I'd
Well, then
rather
you're dumb.
zone out.
I like talking to the cashier. I like saying, "Hi, how's your day going so far?"
And that's fine.
It seems busy in here right now.
I make a lot of jokes with them.
If you
and-
struggle at the
Such a good
self-checkout,
time.
you are a fucking idiot.
Self-checkouts.
Quote me on that.
At Publix, there's a couple people at Publix I really enjoy the company of.
Maybe they could put your picture on the wall.
At Publix?
Do you see that at the Publix here? They have all the staff members' pictures.
Oh
on
yeah,
the-
but what are you saying? I should get a job there? What about the podcast and stuff?
Dave, if you worked at Publix, I would skip the self-checkout and I would go to your lane
Oh wow, thanks, Joe.
just to say hi.
Yeah, I had a friend who was in Publix. I'd go to his lane all the time.
Yeah.
I used to
And
work
then
there
you'd be
with
like-
him.
And then you'd say, "Hey, can you not scan this?" There was, when I worked at Whole Foods, I was a cashier, and I'm going to confess to a crime, but there was a girl who I liked, a white girl with dreadlocks, and she once probably had about $80 worth of groceries that I sweethearted her on, and it was like $15.
Whoa.
Did you let her know, or was it a
Well,
secret?
she was like,
Stole from
yeah,
Whole Foods.
she's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I was like, "Shh, shh, shh, shh." But they made a big deal out of sweethearting, and I totally sweethearted this girl.
Yeah.
You can do that? Is that a thing at Whole Foods?
I did in 2000.
Did it work at all?
No.
Well, then why would you do that?
I don't know. I just
Why
liked
do you
her.
grand romantic gestures
I
for
just
people
liked
you don't
her.
even, they might not even be interested
Not even
in
like
you.
a peck on the cheek?
We-
Nothing? No play?
No.
Handshake?
I
High
think
five?
The thing is, her roommate I went to high school with, and I think her roommate liked me, so she felt an allegiance.
That's right.
Why don't you go with
Bros
a roommate?
before hoes.
She was like,
Wait, Christina, what's the girl version of bros before hoes?
Christina doesn't have friends.
Gals before fuckboys? Like, there's got to be a girl version.
Gals before pals.
wouldn't that just be hoes before bros?
No, because your friends aren't hoes.
Wow.
I've met them.
Yeah, that's
I mean-
true. No, you have it right. You put it-
Bitches before something like hoes.
Snitches.
Right.
I mean,
Thoughts before.
Sluts before.
Butts.
Chicks before
nuts.
dicks.
sluts.
Chicks before
nuts.
dicks. That makes the most sense.
No.
Sluts and hoes.
How does that not make
that's
the most
not
sense?
really a
No.
term of endearment.
True.
Chick. These are my chicks, and we're chicks and friends before the dick.
Chicks before dicks. Is
Yeah.
that-
Well,
that's
it's
not
kind of like
bad.
chickens
sounds
before
right.
chicken or the egg.
I don't know. I only have one guy friend, and it's Ty, so I don't know. All my other friends are women like Christina.
Chicks before dicks. It's not terrible.
Right, Christina?
Yeah.
Don't
Totally.
feel like you have to say yes.
But Christina, we're all gonna go shoot the hooch in tubes on Monday. You coming?
What's that mean?
You can ride in tubes and drink
Good.
beers.
Oh yeah.
good question.
There's tubes here.
Ty's coming. Knuckles
Wear
is
a
coming.
body-sized
Knuckles?
condom.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm down.
Lauren's coming.
Oh, Lauren. I like her.
Claire's coming.
Oh, I like her too.
Claire's friend Josh is coming.
Oh wow.
Josh from work?
No, it's a different Josh.
No,
Oh.
they're not friends actually.
Really?
Yeah. There's big drama between them.
I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened? Can you say?
I'll tell you later.
Would you prefer to take this offline?
Offline for sure.
Did it happen on a show?
Here,
Something like that.
here, I muted it. Just say
yes.
it real quick. I muted the outbound.
Oh, she owes Josh a lot of money.
Oh.
I unmuted it too early.
Oh, what part did they
That's,
hear?
that's scandalous.
Money.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. I also owe Josh money.
Why does everyone know Josh money?
I have Dave's money here. He tried to take it from me.
Oh,
Max
that's
came
true.
into my office and
tried
just
to
was
rob
like
Christina?
counting money.
Max did?
I mean, Dave.
What?
You got yourself mixed up with yourself.
That's weird.
Sometimes I think Dave is me, and that's the scary part. Hard cut. We've
Fight
already
Club.
done round 3. This is freaking me out.
I'm Edward Norton.
Is Josh extorting our department?
I did give away a whole bunch of $1
I still
bills
have
on that
them.
other show. How many did I give away?
Like, 5 or
Probably
6.
$5.
Baller.
This
I had
one
all
has
these
a Walmart
ones.
logo on it.
Oh yeah, save that one.
Why?
That's my souvenir from Walmart.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Sorry, what's that?
Huh.
What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Oh, my name is Cletus. I'm from West Virginia.
Nice.
Nice.
Cletus, I have the outbound muted. You could tell me your secret.
Oh, I got it. Oh, my secret?
It's just going to us here in the studio. The audience is not hearing it at home.
And Christina outside the studio.
I'm
Oh,
listening.
all right. Oh, hello.
Hey.
So I heard y'all talking about them checkout machines, the Walmarts with self-checkout, trying to get them things to work, and you got to be idiot to try to figure them out.
Right.
No, if you can't
Well-
figure them out, you are an idiot.
Oh, right.
Right. Well, that's correct. But let me tell you something else, there, fella. If you try to figure them out and you can't figure it out, and you go to the cashier and you pay for it, you're still an idiot because you can just walk the hell out of the Walmart with them. I mean, who's going to stop you? You live in a one-horse. You live.
Well,
you know,
there's
20 miles
cameras
away
and there's
from a-
people whose job is to check.
Security guard.
Yeah,
Those
that's-
elderly people have been trained to tackle you.
Yeah, I mean, you got this little wispy stock boy, weighs nothing but 90 pounds soaking wet. You just bowl him over. You got the old guy.
You know, your
get the-
point is valid. And you know what? If I observed that happening, I would respect the individial because they have balls.
Right. I mean,
However, they're still an idiot. You can be dumb and have
Well,
balls.
but I mean, it's a different kind of idiocy, and you make some money.
That's
or
fair
you
to
save
say.
some money.
That's true. Who is this?
Right, and yeah, you're gonna save that money. You're gonna teach Walmart a lesson about leaving their goods wide open so you can just walk right in and take them out.
Is this
I tell you
Doc?
what, you did that in my. Oh, go ahead.
Nothing.
Cletus are trying to guess
Uh-oh.
your middle name.
Oh, my middle name. Yeah, give it a shot. I got one. Actually, I got two, according to my daddy. But it don't show up on my birth certificate. But they say I got
Hey, I'm
one.
going to put you on hold for 1 second.
Hey, go for
I
it.
love you.
What was his middle name, you think?
You
I would
gotta
have
ask
guessed-
his daddy
I
or
would have guessed
whatever.
I
Randall.
don't know, man. This is a lot of work.
Randall.
Do you not like Southerners, Matt?
I don't know. That
He doesn't like rolls. That might have
Well,
been
but
Doc.
it's like, I feel like there's
sounded like Doc for a second.
Poe's law of roles.
No, he was pretty
What's
consistent.
that?
That sometimes, the it's something might seem so crazy it can't actually be real though, and it goes back in on itself that rules can be so trolls.
Yeah.
That maybe the rules are real. That like something so idiotic, some kind of dumb hick can be a real person.
I mean, the circumstances were just not in favor of that. I don't think.
But sometimes the stars come together,
Yeah.
and a true role is born.
And what's that law? Poe's law.
Poe's role law. Prole law. Disneyland will let you steal. That was
I don't
not.
think that's true.
How would I throw?
Should get Post Malone on Fishcenter again.
I hope I can be on Desperate Loser someday. I don't know why Dave was there.
I just kind of barged in and figured it was something
You
I was
said
gonna
I'm going to do this today?
No, that's not even how it went.
Well, I just kind of came on and I said, you guys need some pizzazz to your show?
Not really.
I got it right here.
You guys can come on Wonder Closet tonight
Pizzazz.
if you're in the building.
I don't know. I have nothing to do with the show you're talking about, though. And I don't like to like just take advantage of someone's space, you know?
I don't think anyone's taken advantage
So
of
Matt, are you
space.
going to call into it, or are you going to be here?
I'm going to be here in person. We're going to talk about the
How
sperm
about
boat.
that? In studio guest.
Yeah.
Now, is
So you guys are all
'cause
invited
was
to
there
join me.
There was live action and animated Sperm Boat?
Yeah.
Which one is this?
This is Fishcenter.
No, but which Sperm Boat?
We're going to show both.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At the same time, so you can, like, with the sound matching up?
Is that?
Uh,
May I?
no.
I guess I'll ask my questions later.
Yeah. Sim to J.
Okay. Will he just have an assortment of audience
J.Rubin
questions?
at Turner.com. Yeah.
Congratulations to Jude the Dude and Bone Amputee, still tied
Dude,
for that first
neck
point.
and neck.
Dude,
What are
Look
their
at
points at? What are their points numbers?
Jude the Dude,
1,200.
best at this game, right?
You know, X25 Kilos rooting for Jude the Dude. He must have a beef with Bone Amputee. Oh, that's right, he does.
What's the beef?
Because of the bot, right?
Are we
Isn't
keeping
that
track
right?
Oh,
of
shit.
Yeah.
more than weekly results? So like point totals. Do we have like sabermetrics?
I don't know, man.
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
Are you at least writing down?
Christina
who's
was
won?
supposed to write it down,
No,
but
what?
Are you stretching
So like
right now?
we couldn't go
Yeah.
back and be like, hey, who won week 1, 2? Who's won the most weeks, etc.
Yeah, we could find that out.
What's
yeah.
your name? Where are you calling from?
you better find it out,
I
Christina.
will
Just
find
keep
that
a
out.
spreadsheet.
Sure thing.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Ellis. Los Angeles.
Welcome, Ellis, to Fish Center. Glad that you're here.
Ellis Whiting?
No, he's dead. He's dead.
I know, Max. Come
He's
on.
dead,
I
Dave.
know. Relax. I know. LSYT.
Well, you remember that story.
Go ahead, sir.
So how are you guys?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good. Love the show. Love the streams.
Thanks, man. How long have you been watching
Well, most of that looks weird.
our streams?
It looks kind of cool.
Pretty, a while now. A while.
Oh, good. That's what I like to hear.
That's right.
All the
Fine,
shows or
keep up
just
the great
Fish
work.
Center?
Okay.
Yeah, well, thanks
I love
for
you.
calling.
You see her
Yeah.
eye? It's like,
Yeah, so that's the eye that had the fluke in it.
yeah.
And it
now
actually,
it looks crystallized.
so what I imagine happened, I don't know if this is true, but I think the fluke was in like the iris or whatever. It got real weird and swollen, and then when the swelling went down, it just kind of crinkled up. That's what I imagine happened. I don't know for a fact. It's hard for me to say. I have a lot of theories about these fish. Some are public, some I will not share for fear of being sort of judged.
What do you mean? What kind of opinions are those? Because you're making a joke now and
Yeah,
breathing
what?
a lot.
What?
This could all be on G'Dave if you would just get off your ass
Yeah.
and make it once in a
What
while.
are you talking about, man?
We talk about Australia and
For
breathe heavily.
An hour? I don't
That's
have anything to say about Australia. Well, Great
virtue
Barrier
sig-
Reef.
Virtue signaling.
Maybe I'll make a scuba or snorkeling.
So what's your
podcast.
secret so-called opinion about
Yeah.
the fish, or was that just a joke?
I don't know.
So you don't have something. Now you're embarrassed.
The show's over.
You get small and quiet when you're embarrassed.
I'm
you
not getting
shrink.
small. Look, it's not that small.
I'm glad you don't have a secret opinion because I would have loved to know it. Look at that floating palm tree. My name's Cletus from West Virginia, and we got floating palm tree.
He might have been a real guy, and we're just
Idiocy.
being really
No.
He did say
close-minded.
idiocy.
Yeah. I mean, Cletus from West Virginia? Come on.
I don't know. You never know. Whoa. I want to see the whole Godfather like that, or maybe just his voice like that.
Can you make that supercut on your podcast?
Just remixed Fredo.
There is, maybe it was Cletus Opong.
Yeah, probably.
You just Googled Cletus, West Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
West Virginia University, Cletus Opong.
Swap shops, they're walking into the room right now. I just saw them. Stu Morning Bullshit, Sally got sick, so that's not happening.
Is it going to be a replay?
Yeah.
Some people in chat were trying to get Christina to host it.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good idea.
why don't they do it when she's sick? Well, Dave and I are going to be gone for multiple days next week. We're having a big meeting on Blood Feast today about how Ty and Rebecca are going to do Blood Feast.
Wow.
In fact, we make a
Spoiler
show
alert.
about it.
Are they going to do the crossword?
Yeah, but unless they don't want to. Oh, this is cool.
That's right. Come here, Max.
I'm getting smaller.
Oh, development meeting. I'm sorry, Blood Feast at 7. Right?
Yes, sir.
Last I checked.
Development meeting at 8. Wonder Closet. Couple things you've never seen before on that show, starting with the jellies. Tune into that. Blood Feast presents Ethereal. That's a live performance tonight.
That's right. Ethereal. One Atlanta producer and rapper and part of the Awful Records crew.
Now, Dave, do we have July 11th booked? Because I got a strange message on Instagram saying, can't wait to be the musical guest on July 11th.
Huh.
Well, let's see. Hold on. Is it Gianna?
Yes.
Yes. We have Gianna booked July 11th.
Now, who's that?
Gianna from Los Angeles. She's a performer, musician, performance artist. It's going to be pretty wild.
Thanks for watching Fishcenter.
Miles and waiting.